Process. Why America chose wrong. Derek Thompson. DOGE doesn't streamline government. It guts it. Take the FDA, a cornerstone of public health. Instead of optimizing its workflow, DOGE has slashed critical staff, especially the young, educated minds you'd want leading innovation. Their absence doesn't speed up approvals, it paralyzes them. The goal isn't better governance, it's shrinking the state, so executive power can expand unchecked. Efficiency, in this case, is a mask for control. And here's the dangerous part. Many liberals, fearing the rise of anti-government forces, defend the system as it is, bloated, slow, and self-defeating. That's a trap, because defending dysfunction only fuels the argument for demolition. The truth is, we should want a government that's not just bigger or smaller, but smarter. That builds, that works. And frankly, today's progressive institutions often don't. They authorize billions, but deliver little. High-speed rail without tracks. EV charging networks without chargers. Promises without progress. This isn't just bad politics, it's betrayal of public trust. We need a new kind of liberalism. One that doesn't just authorize funding, but demands results. One that's hungry for real, visible outcomes. Whether it's bridging digital divides or electrifying transportation, we need government that gets out of its own way, not by burning it down, but by rebuilding it from within. That's real efficiency. That's progress. There's a powerful example of what this could look like. In June 2023, disaster struck Pennsylvania. A bridge on I-95, used by 200,000 drivers daily, collapsed. Under the normal system, rebuilding would take 12 to 24 months. But Governor Josh Shapiro took a different path. He bypassed red tape, fast-tracked contracts, and launched a 24/7 union-led rebuild. The result? A fully functional bridge in just 12 days. Not 12 months, 12 days. That's not big government or small government. That's fast government, effective government. It's what happens when we prioritize action over process, outcomes over optics. The story of the I-95 bridge is a blueprint, a glimpse into what governance can be when it chooses speed and function over endless consultation and delay. It's the opposite of how America has operated for half a century. But let's pause and really sit with that idea. In a moment of crisis, a collapsed bridge impacting nearly 200,000 daily commuters, the government cut through decades of red tape and did something miraculous. So why can't this be the norm? That question should haunt us, because it reveals the deeper problem. We've come to accept dysfunction as inevitable. We shrug at absurd delays. We justify wasteful spending. We pat ourselves on the back for allocating billions without asking, where's the impact? Where's the outcome? We celebrate announcements instead of accomplishments. We've built a culture around process instead of progress. A DOGE, on paper, should be the answer. A Department of Government Efficiency sounds like a dream. But in execution, it's more like a nightmare dressed in reformist clothing. Because when you start dismantling the very institutions that are meant to protect the public good, what you're really doing is centralizing power, stripping away accountability, gutting expertise, and turning efficient governance into autocratic convenience. That's not efficiency, that's erosion. And yet, we can't fall into the trap of blind institutional loyalty either. The truth is, many of our institutions deserve the criticism they're getting. When $7.5 billion announced for electric vehicle chargers and hardly any show up, that's not a funding problem. That's a functionality problem, and it deserves outrage. So here's the choice we face. Keep clinging to outdated systems that no longer serve us, or embrace a new vision. One where government dares to build again, dares to act boldly, and delivers real-world change. We don't need to burn it down. We need to make it work. Because the future doesn't wait for process. It waits